Let's do it.
BMacs Breaks is back. What is up, everybody? We are here for Card Therapy episode 6. We have MeetDaMets in the house.
What's up, everybody? How
and the great Dukebothers.
What's up, guys?
We are here for another episode. This has been an awesome podcast. Getting together with these two fellas for 6 weeks in a row now. And so happy Sunday, everybody. This is going to be our last Sunday that we come together for Card Therapy, though, since football season is just upon us. The first game of the season is Thursday, Bills versus the Rams. So,
yeah,
at least next week, we're going to be doing episode 7 on Saturday, and that's going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern. I believe that's going to be on MeetDaMets channel. Is that so?
It is going to be on my channel, sir. Yes.
Perfect. So, yeah, come on in, everybody. I see that TM Nerdy, T Money, Travis was the first one in here, dropping a heyo. K-Pop, what's up? And Mr. Justin Jeffrey. Everybody knows Justin Jeffrey. But thank you guys so much for being here. Chad Barrows, what's up, sir?
Mr.
Now we're
Chad.
overtaken, Dukebothers. We are overtaken by the Giant fans. Uh-oh.
Big Blue.
Spread quickly.
Do it,
Don't
die,
they,
do
though?
it, die.
So we have a lot to go over today. It's going to be fun. The main focus, I guess, is, well, it's definitely football heavy. It's all football, obviously getting ready for the season. But we're going to be focusing on fantasy football. We're not gonna dive too deep into it. We're not, fantasy experts, so-called. But we're gonna have some fun with it. We're gonna have some predictions. But we're also gonna start off with our weekly picks. Every week we're gonna be doing our weekly picks, and there will be some prize at the end to the winner. I think that is still to be determined. But before we continue, why don't MeetDaMets and the Great Dukebothers say what's up to the chat?
What's going on, everybody? Chad Burrows, I'm glad you're here. Mountain Family Cards, Justin Jeffrey, Junkie Nerdy. There's a couple new names I haven't seen before. I know we're on BMacs channel, but I'm glad you guys tuning in with us. Keep sticking with us, man. We're just gonna keep growing and providing awesome content and basically just having fun. We're just 3 dudes. Get along, good buddies, just having fun every week. So I'm glad you guys are here. Shout out for stopping by.
Yo, chat, shout out from the Great Dukebothers. And Mini Duke says hello as well. He's in here. He's always up for a good card show. So Mini Duke says hello. What's up, Moose? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for stopping into another riveting edition of Card Therapy. It is an honor and a pleasure to be here with 2 of my my very good friends in the YouTube community. What a great community it is. Can't wait to kick this thing off and have us a show.
Bang.
Awesome. Yeah. So, thank you, Daryl, Mountain Family Cards, for tuning in. Good to see you, Moose, you as well. So, hey, why don't we start off real quick by showing everybody what we're going to be opening at the end of today's stream. So, I'm going to be opening a hanger box of 2021 Don Russ football. These things are loaded, so I'm pumped for that.
I'm doing the Julio Chase. So I got a couple of Series 2 tops.
There we go.
All we had
And
at
Mini
Walmart
Duke.
was the
Cowboys.
Mini Duke said Cowboys. We got some of those on tap tonight. That's all they had
I'm
left.
sure there will be some Jalen Tolbert in there. Don't worry, Mini Duke.
We're hoping.
That's hilarious. Cowboys. All right. So, why don't we get started with our weekly picks? So, Thursday's game, September 8th, we have the Bills at the Rams. Who are y'all picking? I'm going with the Buffalo Bills as a no-brainer. What say you, MeetDaMets?
I am also going with the Bills. Just too many question marks for the Rams. Quarterback position is a little banged up. Wide receivers are a little shaky, except Cooper Kupp, obviously. I just think the Bills are too much. Bills.
The Bills come in hot. They come in angry. They come in with a passion, and the Bills win this game. Give me Buffalo.
There we go. So yeah, I am keeping track of all of our picks on Google Sheets, so you guys don't have to worry about writing them down or anything.
Too late.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to do, it doesn't matter. We have Saints. So starting September 11th on Sunday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have the Saints at the Falcons. Obviously, that's a division game. All division games are tough, man, because all teams know each other. So it's pretty tough to predict division games, no matter who the opponents are. But for me, I went ahead and I picked the Falcons. I wouldn't be surprised if the Saints won, but I love the Falcons on paper. You know me, Kyle Pitts, my PC. I love Drake London, and more to him later on in the show. But yeah, I'm going with the Falcons, and they are at home as well.
I'm taking the Saints, and I think it's going to get ugly. I just don't think the Falcons are any good. And you say London, I say Olave. So I think I think it's Saints all day on that one.
We are throwing bows out here, baby. The Great Dukebothers, Mini Duke.
Well, we don't have our sound effects yet in our studio. We're working on getting some sound effects, but starting next week, you're going to hear the flush of a toilet during some of my picks. This is my toilet bowl game of the week. And what that means is two turds duking it out to see which turd is the shiniest. And, of course, this time it's the golden turd. Give me New Orleans.
I love it. So Mountain Family Card says the Rams, even though he wants the Bills. Well, the Rams. Yeah, like with Matthew Stafford's elbow right now, I just don't know. I don't know. I got to see it to believe it. Cam Akers, I don't think he's 100%. Daryl Henderson, you can't trust him. Anyway, let's just move on. But Daryl, I do appreciate you giving a prediction. Monsoon, M&M's, Knowledge, Sports, and more. Great to see you, buddy boy. As always, you're the man. Next up, we have the Browns at the Panthers. This is a little revenge game for the good old Baker Mayfield. Watch out for Baker. As much as I can't stand the guy, and I think he's trash, I'm picking the Panthers over the Browns because Deshaun Watson is not playing week 1, or else he would just kill him. And, Jacoby Brissett, he's not going to scare any defenses. Panthers look good. DJ Moore. Christian McCaffrey is going to be healthy week 1. So, lock it in. Carolina Panthers. And I guess Baker Mayfield ends up getting his revenge game after all.
I kind of agree with that. I chose the Panthers, but I almost picked the Browns just merely because of their run game. They don't even have to throw the football with the two-headed monster they have. But I like the storyline. I like Baker getting his revenge. Makes too much sense not to pick the Panthers.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Where is this game played? Is this game in Carolina?
Yeah, it is at Carolina, yes.
That's good, because if it was in Cleveland, Baker Mayfield would be planting the Carolina Panthers flag at midfield when this one's over. Baker Mayfield is going to be on a rampage. Boomer freaking Sooner. Panthers by 50. Give me Carolina.
I freaking love it. All right. Yeah, Daryl, that's hilarious. Dingleberries, that's great. But yeah, I'm going with the upset, the Falcons, man. I got to do it. Next up, we have the 49ers at Chicago. The Bears. But I'm going with the 49ers all day, every day, baby. And Trey Lance. Let's get it. That's it. That's all I got to say. Trey Lance, mic drop.
I think the better quarterback plays for the Bears, but the 49ers have a better defense and just better all-around team. So it's a no-brainer for me. I'm taking the Niners.
The Niners.
Hey, quit turning the microphone on. That's the problem. You're hitting the buttons.
Trey Lance is really overrated. Sorry. I'm sorry to cut you off. It's really overrated.
Mets nailed it. I mean, Justin Fields, he's probably the best quarterback on the field. But the problem is it's a 53-man roster, and the 49ers just have the better one. And it's really not even close. So this one could potentially be a blowout. I'm taking the – I hate the –
So as everybody can see, BMacs Breaks is featuring 2 trolls today. we will forgive them, and they will be eating crow already in week 1. So it's going to be a long season, boys. But next up, we have the Steelers at the Bengals. Here we go for another divisional matchup. And these two teams hate each other. I just wish Fontes Burfict and Antonio Brown were still playing because that would be a juicy matchup. Rest in peace to Antonio Brown. But I'm going with the Bengals. Arguably the best offense in football. Their entire offense remained as I'm talking, I'm reading as well. So what's up, Chris? Cardboard Crazies, what's up? Hey-o! Anyway, best offense in football. Their offense remained intact this offseason. Not only that, but they also picked up some big-time offensive linemen to shore up that offense and protect Joey B. Everybody's healthy. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, 1A, 1B. It's stupid. They, got better at tight end with Hayden Hurst. Very, very, I wouldn't be surprised if the Bengals were undefeated this year. I'm not going to say that, but they look good. And the Steelers, I think it's going to be Mitch Trubisky at quarterback. It ain't going to happen. Yeah.
You got to go Bengals. Steelers, I don't think the Steelers have had a losing record in, almost 2 decades? It's been so long.
Oh, it's been nuts. Yeah, Mike Tomlin is a great coach. Yeah. I can't stand the guy, but he's
But this is going to be the Steelers' first losing season, I believe. I just don't – you can't go into a season with Mitch Trubisky as your starting quarterback and have any hopes. So, Bengals in a beatdown for sure.
Well, hey, bring that here. Bring that here. Mini Duke has something to say. Bring that here. Who is the Steelers starting quarterback in this game?
Trubisky.
Trubumsky.
Trubisky. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, I wanted to give them an iota of a chance, but I just can't do it. So, with that being said, Mini Duke and I, we're going to pick the Bengals. And we're going to pick them by a lot. Like you said, it's a divisional game, yes, but, man, Cincinnati's just too talented. They're a heck of a football team. The Steelers right now aren't overall. I just think the Bengals are going to win this one by a pretty big margin. So they're going to enjoy their victory in week 1 before we smash them in week 2.
Ooh. If that's the case, the Bengals can't go undefeated.
That's bold.
So, yeah, I forgot about that. But the Great Dukebothers will be at that game hanging out with Jerry Jones. I will let the Great Dukebothers cover that maybe week 2 or later in this episode. We'll see. But next up, we have the Philadelphia Eagles, arguably the best team in the NFC East, going up against Detroit in Detroit. And, I'm going with the Eagles. I'm not going to be surprised if the Lions win. They look fun this year, but I want to give them more than one game to begin the season. We're going to go with the Eagles. I think A.J. Brown will go off. Jalen Hurts, we'll see. But, yeah, Eagles.
Yeah, that's an easy one for me. The Lions just don't have they're building something over there. I love what they got going on. They went with the left tackle. They got their starting tight end for years to come. They're just still missing a few more pieces. Eagles are going to beat them down bad. And I wish the Lions would win, but I just don't see it.
And I wanted to cover, too, I love Dan Campbell. He's probably one of my favorite coaches in the NFL.
Former Giant. I love him.
Yeah, awesome guy. Was not a great tight end, but no, that guy's passion is insane. I have so much respect for that guy. It's pretty awesome. The Great Dukebothers, what say you?
Well, this is what I say about this game. We have ourselves a little bit of an upset alert, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no.
That's right. The upset pick of the week. Give me the Lions, baby. I'm taking Detroit. Aiden Hutchinson has been looking like a monster. I know the Eagles have that offensive line, but, man, they're going to come into this game confident. They're going to come into this game with their heads getting ready to explode. And the Lions are going to come in with Amon-Ra St. Brown, who is going to have a monster game. He is one of the best untalked about wide receivers in the game. I'm taking Detroit, baby. Give me the Lions.
So Mount Family Cards, that's exactly why I would not be surprised if the Lions won. And that is exactly why the Great Dukebothers is picking them. Also because he hates the Eagles, and they're not going to go 16-1.
I don't see that happening.
So, I won't be surprised one bit. But I don't know. Not yet. Not yet. Eagles have to win. Jalen Hurts has to win. Next up, we have another divisional game, the Colts at Texans. I'm going with Matty Ice and them boys in Indy. Davis Mills is a stud. Damian Pierce, I think he's going to ball out this year. But name me more than Brandon Cooks and Nico Collins at wide receiver. Indianapolis Colts all day.
Yeah, Colts defense is just too much. They're bringing in a competent quarterback, a veteran who throws strikes as long as he has time to throw. But the Colts have one of the best offensive lines in the game. I like the Colts in a shellacking, is what they call it. Yeah, Colts all day.
I respect it.
I think that Houston right now is in running for the worst team in the NFL. There's just not that much talent there. Jonathan Taylor is going to have a field day in week 1. I'm taking the Colts by a pretty significant margin.
I like it. So, yeah, pretty easy. Next up, we have another divisional game. Patriots at Miami. And as much as I think Mac Jones is terrible, and, well, I think Tua Tagovailoa is terrible, I'm going with the Miami Dolphins. What's up, Saucy? Brian, great to see you, man. Go Yankees. I'm going with the Dolphins, though. I'm excited to see the duo of Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Probably the fastest receiving corps in the game. And we'll see what Tua can bring. But, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I don't think Mac Jones is it, man. I don't think he's it. So it's in Miami, too. Miami likes to run all over New England, especially at home. So we're going Miami.
I'm going with the Evil Empire here just because I feel like the tides are shifting in that division. The Patriots are starting to show signs of it's definitely the Bills division, but the Patriots are starting to even slip below the Dolphins and the Jets. And I feel like this is like a statement game for Bill Belichick saying, whoa. I ain't ready to tap out just yet. And I believe there's still a bit of a hype train around Dolphins. They're going to have to prove something. So I think the Patriots do what they normally do and pressure an unproven quarterback, and Patriots win with the upset. That's my upset pick. Bang. Mac Jones.
I've been saying it. I think the Dolphins are much, much improved this year. I think they went out and did a lot for themselves. Tua is really going to have to prove himself this year. Otherwise, he's not going to be the quarterback of the team anymore. They will look to somebody else. So I think Tua has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. I do like the Patriots. However, I think the Dolphins are going to jump them in the standings this year. I didn't see a lot from Mac Jones towards the end of the year last year. And so I wonder what he's going to come out looking like to begin this season. For that reason, I think the Patriots kind of start out slow. I'm taking the Dolphins week 1.
Boom. And see, MeetDaMets is going with the Patriots because he needs Mac Jones to rack up those wins because we have a bet. Last week we made a bet, all three of us. You got MeetDaMets going with Mac Jones having the best season. You got the Great Dukebothers going with Justin Fields having the best season, and then you have BMacs Breaks going with Trey Lance is having the best season. So we'll see how it goes. But I don't think it's the Patriots, man. I don't think it's the Patriots. But that's the beauty of football.
We will see, friend.
Next up, we have this is easy. I don't even think we should cover this more than 2 seconds. Ravens at the Jets. I'm going with the Ravens.
Ravens. That's it.
Next up, that was awesome. Jaguars at the Washington Redskins, a.k.a. the Commandos, a.k.a. the Commies. I'm going with the Jaguars. I think Trevor Lawrence He's going to have a phenomenal bounce back season. I think Christian Kirk is going to be a top 20 wide receiver. I think Travis Etienne is the next Alvin Kamara. I think they have a much better coaching staff who actually have common sense and believe in Trevor Lawrence. I'm excited to see the Jaguars. And, yeah, the Commandos, just nothing good going on over there. Nothing good.
Okay. I disagree. I think the Jags are terrible in every facet. They are very young. I will give them that. But they have Evan Ingram on their team, and he's probably the worst tight end in football.
He refers to Evan Ingram as the reason.
Listen, any team with Evan Ingram just doesn't have much of a chance. And
that's why the Giants lost year after year.
Exactly. Commanders have a great pass rush. And we've seen how much protection that Trevor Lawrence had last year. He was running for his life. So I think the Commanders beat up the Jags. I don't think the Jags are any good. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is any good. So there's that. Washington.
Hey, what do you guys have in your water over there in New York City, man?
Lots and lots of testosterone.
Testosterone. Oh, the Great Dukebothers.
I want to pick the Jaguars badly in this game. I really do. I want Trevor Lawrence to go off. I just don't see it happening at all. This is one of the games that the Redskins need to win in order to have a decent chance at second place in the division. So for that reason, I'm taking the Redskins in that one.
I just want you guys to realize right now. Number one, you guys are NFC East fans of the Cowboys and Giants, but you guys are also predicting that Carson Wentz is going to lead a team to victory. What is happening right now?
Consider the competition.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Jags. Crazy. What have the Jags proved to you? Come on. They proved nothing. You're going off pure speculation and the Jags are young.
I mean, hey, but isn't that what we always do? Like anyway.
Yeah, so then it goes down to the brass tacks. What have you done?
But look and see what Trevor Lawrence did in college.
Commanders haven't been that good, but they've been competent and they've beaten good teams. Jags
I don't know. That's a tough one for me, man. I don't see it. I do not see it. I mean, they threw Antonio Gibson out there at kick returner in the preseason. That's their running back one.
I'm not rooting for them. I would be thrilled if the Jags won.
Of course.
I just don't see it happening.
Of course. I just felt like it was too easy picking the Jaguars. I don't know, because I think they're going to be a fast-paced offense. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to throw dimes.
I think you're giving too much
credit. I think people are sleeping on Christian Kirk and Evan Ingram, matter of fact.
He's trash.
And there you go. Boom. When he needed to win, they did not.
Yeah,
so,
well.
I like that. I think he's going to be having deja vu. We'll see. That's the beauty of everybody's different opinions. Next up, I can't imagine who MeetDaMets is going to pick here. We have the New York Giants at Tennessee. Myself, I am going with the Titans. And to me, that's an upset, to be honest, because I don't think the Titans are good. And I think the Giants are going to be better this year. I don't think the Giants are going to win more than like 5 games, but I think Saquon Barkley is going to be pretty dang good this year. I'm excited to see Saquon bounce back.
Wow.
But the Tennessee defense is one of the top defenses in the NFL, top 5, 10 defenses. Unless Daniel Jones rushes for $150, they have no chance. Tennessee Titans.
My turn? Okay, Giants. Giants are going to win in an upset. Saquon Barkley's contract year. He's ready to run. We got some young guys in the wide receiving role. We got Kadarius Toney. We got Wan'Dale Robinson. Defenses, got a couple of young pass rushers. Hopefully, Thibodeau can play and Ojulari can play.
I thought Thibodeau was out like 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks.
I think he's out 2 weeks. He might miss the first 2 games.
2 to 4 weeks then.
Yeah.
so he won't be there.
He won't be there, but I just don't think the Titans are very good. If we can stop the run, we'll win the game. And we're not a very good defense, but we're pretty good against the run.
Oh, that reminds me. King Henry. I don't know.
King Henry.
Trev, the shipping guru. What's up, brother man? Awesomeness Sports.
I want
to
to pick the Titans, but I can't. I'm picking the Giants. Let's go.
You don't want to pick the Titans. You know, I know better than that. I commend your loyalty and your honesty. Meet the Mets.
Your homerism.
I commend you.
I'm not picking the Giants every week, just so everyone knows.
This is a good week to pick them if you're going to. I got 2 words for you, baby. Daniel Jones. That's all I got to say, man. Give me the Titans in this one. It's pretty easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, we still love you, Mike. We still love you. Don't worry.
What'd you say? What'd you tell? What were the 2 words you wanted me to say?
Daniel Jones with a capital J.
Yeah. Noted.
Next up, boys, we have the Great Dukebothers' favorite team. He's a closet fan, boys and girls. But we have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Arizona Cardinals in Arizona. And I'm no silly goose. I'm going with the Chiefs. I hate the Chiefs so much. I hate Kermit the Frog. But I don't know. There's no way Mahomes loses week 1. And in the words of the Great Dukebothers, all 5'3" of Kyler Murray, he ain't going to get it done. So, unfortunately, as a Broncos fan, I'm picking the Chiefs week 1.
Pat Mahomes sounds like Kermit the Frog, and Kyler Murray is as tall as Kermit the Frog. So we're going with the Chiefs.
By the way, folks, none of this was scripted.
No.
So that was flawless.
That's good.
We're going with the Chiefs. I mean, Pat Mahomes, you can't. I mean, yeah, they lost Tyreek Hill, but they got Mecole Hardman. They got Juju Smith.
You love that guy for some reason. He is terrible.
I love Hardman, man.
You always refer to Mecole Hardman. Why? What has he proven? You talk about the Jaguars haven't proven anything.
Man.
What has Mecole Hardman proven?
You can't teach speed. You can't teach speed. And he's been living in the shadow of the cheetah for the last few years. This is his breakout season.
I love it, man.
Let's go Chiefs.
AJ Brown, yeah, AJB's gone. I know Nick Akeem Westbrook or whatever. He's their number 1. You got Treylon Burks, he's their number 2.
Yeah.
Treylon Burks is number 1, but I don't even think Treylon Burks is going to play. I don't know. That guy, he's had a goofy offseason, but he kind of reminds me of Jamar Chase. Remember last year? All the critics, all the experts,
fantasy, by the way, Treylon Burks.
We're saying Jamar Chase can't catch a football. And then he was the best receiver of the year. So I kind of feel like Treylon Burks might do the same thing. I mean, Tannehill's not going to get it done enough for him to be the best rookie receiver. But anyway, that answers your question. The Great Dukebothers, who are you picking in this game?
What we have here, gentlemen, is a failure to communicate. We have 2 Big 12 quarterbacks. We have a Texas Tech quarterback on one side, and we have an Oklahoma Sooner on the other. Which one is the Great Dukebothers picking? Well, that's a pretty easy choice, baby. Boomer Sooner. Kyler Murray leads the Cardinals to a big win. Don't call it an upset, baby. I'm taking the Cardinals. Let's go.
I love it. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Bobby Trees, but he's not a number 1. He's their slot guy, and he's not even fully healthy. But we'll see. We'll see. Next up, we have another divisional game. 2 teams I hate so much. The Raiders at the Chargers. And I'm going with the Chargers. I think the Raiders are definitely overrated. They're good, but I think they're overrated. So Chargers all day. I mean, I said earlier that I think I wouldn't be surprised if the Bengals went undefeated. I would not be surprised if the Chargers did. And I hate the Chargers so much. But they look scary this year. Justin Herbert is cash money. Meet the Mets hates him. I don't get it. But he also picked the Giants to win in week 1. So,
unbelievable.
Yeah, Chargers pretty easily.
I'm going with the Raiders. I think the Raiders are the best team in that division, to be honest.
Hey, look real quick.
I believe the Raiders will win. I believe that
It's true, Daryl. It's true.
yeah, Devontae Adams and Carr, that's going to be huge. I think Carr's going to have a monster season. The Raiders' defense is pretty underrated. They're going to get after the quarterback, and they're just better. The Chargers got a lot. They're good on paper. They're real good on paper. But look at who, like, they're already missing one of their safeties again. Like, they have injuries in the secondary. Come on. The Raiders going to air it out on them all day. Let's go,
Dude,
Raiders.
I'm sorry, guys, but hold on. Derek Carr is not Aaron Rodgers. All right? So enough of that nonsense. Devontae Adams won't even finish at the top 10
Neither is
receiver this year.
Herbert. Herbert's a dink and dunker. Come on.
Herbert's got a cannon, boy.
Yeah. Most of his passes are within 15 yards.
And of course, it's dink and dunk. It's Austin Eckler, the best receiving running back in the NFL.
Come on.
Besides Chris McCaffrey.
Raiders will win. They're the best team in that division.
O-line and secondary. Yeah, O-line's a big one. And secondary does not matter in the AFC West. Trust me. It does not matter.
This is it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a hard-nosed AFC West battle. It's gonna give us a preview of what's yet to come this year when these guys go at it. Just all four of them in that division. I think we're gonna see a lot of games that we're gonna be surprised about as far as who wins, because there's really not a whole lot of drop-off between three of these four teams. These are two of them, and the Broncos are the other. I'm going to give it to the Chargers, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders won the game, but for the sake of picking someone, I'll pick the Chargers.
All right. I like it. So, Chargers here. It's super easy, but yeah, AFC West, it's tough. And I do actually have all four teams making the playoffs, to be honest. But I do think the Raiders will be the worst of all four.
Broncos.
Next up, another divisional matchup here. These two teams obviously despise each other. Green Bay Packers at Minnesota Vikings. Name me one wide receiver on the Packers. I mean, I could obviously do that, but name me one wide receiver on the Packers. I'm going with the Vikings. I do love Aaron Rodgers, though. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And I think they'll have a great season. But week one, we got to let these young guys grow. So it's going to take a minute. But, yeah, Vikings, in Minnesota, Captain Kirk, JJ, a healthy Dalvin Cook, a healthy Alexander Madison. I mean, that's a pretty loaded team.
The Vikings will be winning by 14 points going into the fourth quarter, and the Green Bay Packers will win by 3 points. You know why? Because Aaron Rodgers. Discount double check. Give me the Packers.
I like it.
I was that close to picking Green Bay until I heard what BMac said, and it reminded me of what happened week one last year when we all chose Green Bay to win that game. And you've seen the memes of Aaron Rodgers being dejected on the sidelines when Green Bay got blown out week one last year. Does it happen again on the road in Minnesota? I don't think so, but I'm going to pick the Vikings in this one. Why not?
I like it. And like I said, I can name all the receivers in Green Bay, but I wanted to challenge the chat, and you guys came through big time.
Gotta love it.
But I'm not trusting that Cobb and Watkins can beat the Vikings.
I am.
We are down to our final two games. The best. This is this. No, it's besides the Bills and Rams. This is the juiciest matchup of the week. Game of the week. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Dallas Cowboys. Sunday night football. Revenge game. It's payback. Last year, the Cowboys should have won. This week, this season, 2022, the Cowboys are taking home the dub.
Unbelievable. That's your pick? Cowboys?
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want to expunge on that?
No, I don't, because the Cowboys should have won last year. I don't understand how they lost, but of course Tom Brady and his theatrics. But Brady hasn't been here. I know Brady doesn't need a pre. Okay, you want me to expand on it? I guess I will expand on it. Brady wasn't here all season. He got some type of a liposuction done or something. He's like a clone. I don't know what's going on with Tom Brady. They have no offensive line. They've been dropping like flies all year. Chris Godwin's not going to be ready for week 1. Mike Evans will get shut down. Julio Jones is ancient. I was going to say LeGarrette Blount, but no. You got Leonard Fournette, Uncle Lenny. He's out of shape. Keyshawn Vaughn, he's a decent backup. He ain't scary. He'll get shut down. I mean, it's pretty simple. But the Cowboys at home on the Star. I sound like a freaking Cowboys fan. But do it for Dak. CeeDee Lamb's going to go off. He's going to torch that Tampa Bay Buccaneers secondary. Okay, and Jake Ferguson's going to get 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, right. Okay, my turn. What you just described was the Dallas Cowboys' problems. Their offensive line is trash. They're going to get – Dak is going to be running for his life all game. Zeke's going to be taking selfies on the sideline, doing all kinds of other questionable things. He's like an OBJ.
Oh, that reminds me. They have Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard is the best running back on the team. But the Cowboys are always going to go with Zeke, and I don't know why. But – I mean, we're talking about the Bucs here, who I feel like they've gotten better besides the O-line injuries. I mean, in the skill positions. Yeah, dude. Come on. Julio Jones is going to eat.
Tom Brady's gotten older.
Mike Evans is arguably one of the best wide receivers in football.
Yeah, but that's all they have week 1.
The Cowboys are
Gronkowski's gone. How'd they get better? Who's their tight end?
OJ. Isn't OJ still there?
No, Cameron Brake. Cameron Brake. OJ Howard went to the Bills. He already got released.
Cameron Brake's a stud too, though. I mean, you can go
hey, you don't play fantasy football, do you?
Bucks will win.
You got MeetDaMets with Miko Hardman and Cameron Brake on his starting lineup.
But that's the problem with you fantasy geeks, is you guys go off these stupid hit points per game. It's all about the X's and O's and the eye test. Bucks will win. Cowboys are overrated, and they suck. Dak Prescott will be hurt. He will be hurt by week 6.
I love it. Hey, that's my prediction for Tom Brady.
Here we go.
Let's go, Bucks.
I think Tom Brady gets a season-ending injury this year. Yeah. Well, I want to hear what the Great Dukebothers has to say about this one.
I've got to be realistic with you here. The Dallas Cowboys have never beaten Tom Brady. He has an undefeated record against the Cowboys. He is the greatest of all time for a reason. He is brilliant. He's a great football player. Tampa Bay has a great roster. I mean, they just won the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. They're a hell of a team. I don't know if our coaching is going to be able to be up to the task to coach us to a victory against Tampa Bay. Bruce Arians is a championship caliber coach. I think coaching is going to have to
turn up. Hey, Bruce Arians is gone.
Oh, he's gone. Who's there now?
Todd Bowles, and he's a defensive-minded coach.
Okay, well, there you go. I mean, either way, I would rather have Todd Bowles than McCarthy, if I'm being honest with you. It seems like when the Cowboys lose, it's always due to some kind of stupid coaching mistake. And, man, I can't be super confident when we're playing against Tom Brady. So with that being said, I'm good. What the hell am I talking about? This is our year, baby. We them boys, baby. Let's go, Cowboys. Dallas by 50. Woo! How about them Cowboys?
There we go. Oh, yes. I was about to say, what is going on?
I was like, oh, yes. Yeah, I'm like this. Yes. Come to the dark side.
I had Cowboys locked in over here on my sheet for the Great Dukebothers, and my man's talking about the Buccaneers. That was awesome. So yeah, Darrow here. Brady is in a huge fight with his wife because he came back. I don't think he finishes the season. Oh, snap.
Well, that might be true, but he's finishing the Cowboys week 1. Let's go. Go.
And finally,
Seahawks
Russell Wilson has has come back to Seattle.
Seahawks in a blowout.
You are absolutely insane. I will put $500 on that one. You got arguably one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, Big Russ 2.0, Russell Wilson, going up against the bust, who the Seahawks think could revive another Broncos quarterback bust. Ain't gonna happen, Pete Carroll. Put the gum down. Put down the crack pipe. Broncos are destroying Seattle. Russell Wilson hated being in Seattle. They never let him take full reins of that offense. Year one, Broncos are giving full reins to Big Russ. They just paid the man. He got that Walmart money. We are loaded. Javonte Williams, we're going to talk about him in a minute here. So I don't want to say too much because I have some predictions coming up for fantasy football. But we have Javonte Williams, Melvin Gordon, that freaking nasty duo. I mean, hey, look, I don't have to say anything. I just want to talk about it. But I'm very excited for this matchup. This is my favorite matchup of the week. It's not the game of the week because the Seahawks are absolutely trash, and they will not win more than 4 games this season. Broncos, I don't even know what 45-0. I don't know, 54-0. It's going to be nasty. I'm so excited for that matchup. Russell Wilson's going to take it to him hard. Right there.
Okay, well, the Seahawks. Right there, man. The Seahawks drafted a stud at running back, Kenneth Walker. He's going to have a big year, I believe. A lot of people are sleeping on him. Geno Smith.
Stop, Mike.
Mike, just pretty good season.
Michael?
Backing up. Yeah, Broncos in a blowout. I'm just joking. Yeah, Seattle stinks. I was going to try to play like, Skip Bayless and lie to everybody, but I can't. Broncos are too good. Seahawks are just not ready. They don't know what to do in a quarterback. They got a lot of weapons on offense. Defense, they got a couple of young studs. But
yes, you pick 6. Yes, sir.
The Broncos were a quarterback away from being a decent football team, and they got their quarterback, even though he's on the twilight of his career. But, yeah, Broncos win big time. Let's go.
He's playing 7 more years, so he better be in his prime.
No.
Skip. Who knows Russell Wilson better than the Seattle Seahawks, Skip? He played there his entire career. His coaching staff knows exactly what he's going to do, Skip. Come on, Skip. But who knows the Seattle Seahawks defense better than Russell Wilson? I mean, again, he's been their quarterback. They know each other very, very well, but Russ is the one that's going to be playing on the field, and I'm with you. I think the Broncos blow them out. They're going to show the Seahawks why they left that division in the first place, because there's real competition over there for the most part. And, Denver's going to blow them out.
Yeah, we own the Seahawks head-to-head. It's a beautiful thing. I actually don't think Drew Lock is going to be the starting quarterback. It's going to be Geno Smith, but it's even more terrible. So anyway, yeah, that's going to be juicy.
Drew Lock is trash.
So everybody, thank you all. I hope you enjoyed that. Every week we're going to be doing that. So that was a blast. Since we're talking about weekly pick'ems, if anybody's interested, I do have a Facebook group for a survivor pool. It is a $10 entry, and you pick your games every week. And once you lose, you're out. But you could also buy back in for $20 up until week 10. Week 10 is the deadline to buy back in. But every week you have to survive. And you cannot pick the same team more than once all year. So if anybody's interested, head on over to, just message me because I have to invite you to the group. But it's a survivor pool. We have 23 people in there right now, $10 entry. So it could be a nice little payout. Last year we paid out, I think, $260 to the winner. So it's pretty awesome. So if you're interested in a survivor pool, hit me up. And we got to get these in soon because Thursday is the opener. So great job, guys. Awesome picks. We saw eye to eye on a lot of things, but there are also some games we did not. So I'm excited to see what comes from this. Good luck to you. May the best man win. Week 1 is in the books as far as our predictions go. Do we have a prize that the winner, whoever picks the most games right, will get, or do you guys want to just figure that out down the road?
I mean, we can do. Yeah, we'll think about that because I'd like to do like a hobby box or maybe just even cash. I don't know.
That's right. Yeah.
Like we'll all just
So hey, stay tuned, guys. Ring that bell. Ring that notification bell. Subscribe to Meet the Mets, the Great Dukebothers. Stay tuned for what's to come. It's gonna be an awesome football season, though. So, speaking of football, speaking of fantasy football, let's get into some fantasy football talk. Now, the card market. This is a card therapy. This is card therapy and all. Why don't we talk a little bit about the card market as far as football cards are concerned? Obviously, the market is down in the offseason. Every offseason, the market tanks on whatever sports offseason it is. But football, one of the best markets all year round, but especially once football season starts. And so now is the time to get in on whatever cards you can if you think, to invest in. Do it now because once the season starts, everything's going to skyrocket. It will be a good time to sell, but there's also going to be guys you're going to want to hold, and we will cover that in just a minute. But what do you guys think about the card market itself now that football season is starting up?
I think, from my understanding, now I'm more of a baseball guy when it comes to cards. I'm not big on football, really. I collect very little. But from my understanding, it's a QB-driven market. They kind of control they're like the big boys of the card game when it comes to football. So I kind of, you don't, even though I do see, I've been paying attention to Trey Lance's uptick recently just because he's a starter. So that kind of has me laughing. He's kind of passing Mac Jones right now.
Laughing?
As far as most hyped quarterback. But I also do think that there is some value in wide receivers. I think Justin Jefferson, I paid attention. A lot of people are buying him up right now because he's following that 1,600-yard season. So a lot of people buying up on him and Jonathan Taylor. So, but for the most part, I do believe it's a quarterback-driven league as far as the card market. So stack up on your rookie quarterbacks pretty much.
I would have to agree with that. That's why this last year, especially when this quarterback class came out just recently, that was a loaded quarterback class. So you got a lot of, obviously, Mac Jones rookies, Fields, Lance, all those people were looking for. This year's quarterback class that just got drafted, I don't know that there's quite as much hype. Malik Willis being a third rounder and all, I don't see as much hype with the quarterbacks this year as I did last year. But the difference between, let's say, football and baseball in my mind is that baseball right now, today, it's the Julio chase. You know what I mean? Like everyone's getting those Series 2s for Julio. Whereas football, there's not really just that one guy. Everyone has their opinions on who the one guy is, but there are 3 or 4 guys everyone's still looking for rookie cards. So right now, I think that makes the market very, very good. And at least it's going to be that way until the season is over. We'll see what happens next offseason, but it's a strong market for sure. And like Monsoon said, it's tough to find product. I guess I just went to Walmart 2 days after they restocked. All I got was this. I mean, it's tough to find it because people are buying it up. So now's a good time to buy it.
Yep.
True that. So you guys actually beat me to the punch because I was going to get into holding and selling. So you guys already kind of covered that. Yeah, without a doubt, rookie quarterbacks in general, I guess, but especially rookie cards, are must holds. Now, obviously, that doesn't account for all 32 starting quarterbacks, but your top quarterbacks, you're going to want to hold on to those. You're going to want to invest in rookie quarterbacks. Anything else, you really don't want to because there's not insane value there. Because even for Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Christian McCaffrey, they're valuable, but they don't come close to the quarterback values in the market. So you're going to want to hold the likes of Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Justin Herbert, this gentleman here, this fine young gentleman, Deshaun Watson. You're definitely going to want to hold on to him. Oh, hold on. Trey Lance. Stuff like this. You're going to want to invest in these guys. These guys are long-term holds. And as far as like receivers go, you don't really want to invest in these guys. They're fun to collect. If you're in this, as a collector in the hobby, you're going to want to do it. Devontae Parker. I picked this up because Devontae Parker just signed with the Patriots. Well, this is a Pop 1. This is his only Prism rookie in a PSA 10. It's insane. Once he goes off this season, say he gets 10 touchdowns, I'm selling it because it's not a personal collection piece, and this is going to be his highest market probably of his entire career if he does what he's supposed to do in New England and is the wide receiver 1. But yeah, typically I'm not going to be investing in wide receivers. I'm a Broncos fan, so I collect Jerry Jeudy. I collect Javonte Williams. This is a beautiful piece right here, color match. Reactive orange, PSA 10. And Judy's going to freaking go off anyway, so it would be a good selling time. But also, he has Russell Wilson for his entire career. He'll probably be playing past Russell Wilson's career. It's going to be a very nice duo.
That is a gorgeous color match on that.
Say what?
My Tua rookie.
That is a gorgeous color match on that card.
Thank you. Yeah, Tua, that's another one. For me, Tua is going to be a sell. If Tua has a good year, I would sell him. I would sell off. I don't think he's going to be a long-term answer. So at this point, you're hoping he goes off, and then you could sell his stuff at the highest value point of his career.
Yep.
Like Mahomes. This is not a rookie year card, obviously, 2020, but it's still a nice little parallel of him. And for me, though, I would sell it. I would sell it this year. I do think he's a hold, but I'm holding his rookie cards. I'm not going to be holding his veteran cards. Second, third, fourth year cards. So if he does what he does, Mahomes, I'm selling it. Justin Herbert, I'm holding it. He's a young stud. I think he's going to be one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. He's good. He is really good. So anyway, yeah, the main focus as an investor in the hobby, in the football aspect of the hobby, quarterbacks. And that's exactly what Meet the Mets covered. So
very
defensive players as well. You're going to want to, unless you're just collecting them, you're going to want to just look out for a 4-sack game by Darius Leonard and then just pop it.
What about offensive linemen? What's the market like for offensive linemen?
Non-existent.
Those poor hog mollies, man. They don't get no love.
They get no love.
They get no love, man. It's kind of sad, but they're fun to collect, though. I see lots of people collecting them, building the rainbows of offensive linemen and stuff. But they carry no value. I think in order for you to make a decent value on an offensive lineman, you have to have an entire rainbow built, because then you literally nobody else has that. So that's the best you got.
I'll say that my quarterback sell, and I just came across a pretty decent lot of this guy, would be Zach Wilson. I just don't think the Jets are going to do anything with him. I like the talent. The talent's there, but man, while the value is up, while the price is good, I say sell now because I don't know that it's going to rise with that situation. My stash guy, and you might hate me for this, but my stash guy, it's freaking Mac Jones. That's my stash guy right there. Hang on to him.
Craziness. Yeah, for my sells, it's Davis Mills because I don't know. Unless he just goes completely off this year, no matter what he does, I think he's gone. So Davis Mills, Jalen Hurts. I don't think he's long term. I already said Tua. Mac Jones is on my list of sells. Zach Wilson was, and then of course Baker Mayfield. He's kind of back on the scene, but you guys know my thoughts about Baker Mayfield. So those are some guys. I picked out 6 guys that I would sell if once they get some wins under the belt, put up some stats. And yeah, Monsoon, that's the thing, man. Running backs are so fun to watch, right? They are the difference maker in so many games. Christian McCaffrey, the best player in the NFL. But injuries, it's a big deal, and that's why pitchers in baseball don't have any. They are not smart investments because Tommy John happens every freaking day. Jacob deGrom, the best pitcher in the game, you can't rely on him because he gets injured. But who doesn't want to collect Jacob deGrom? And you would think he would have an insane market, but he really doesn't. So yeah, injuries are a big part of it, and it makes sense. It's common sense. Like, who wants to collect somebody who's hurt? But anyway, yeah, running backs, it's too bad. But I would love to collect Christian McCaffrey. I know when McCaffrey was a rookie, people were going hard after him, and they are paying the price now.
Word. So what's our next segment? The fantasy football top rookies.
So yeah, guys, good stuff. Nothing more to say. I take it. I think we pretty much covered everything, I guess. So yeah, what we're gonna do now, before we get into our rips, again, thanks to the chat for being here. It's been a strong 9 to 11 people this whole time, so big ups to you guys and gals. We're going to predict our best player at each position for fantasy football this year. Senior DP, how we doing?
Probably going to be a lot of the same guys. I don't know.
Maybe very well could be, but why don't we start off with quarterback? Who is going to be the best fantasy football quarterback this season? I guess I'll start.
Yeah, start us off.
I'm going with the best quarterback in the NFL, Josh Allen.
Yeah, it has to be Josh Allen.
Yeah, pretty good.
Dual threat quarterback, runs and throws.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just a beast.
I have the Bills going far. I mean, they should reach the Super Bowl by now, right? Like, yeah, Josh Allen.
Close. They were very close.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're both going Allen. Just for the sake of being different, I'll go with Burrow. Because I think his division allows him the ability to go off. And I think that he has, well, I can't say that. I was going to say he has a little bit better of a receiving core, but I can't really say that when you've got Diggs on the other side. But I'm still going to take Burrow.
No, he does, though. He does have a better receiving core.
Not until OBJ signs with Buffalo, boys. Ooh, boy.
Ooh, that's a nice little prediction there. But no, I mean, Stephon Diggs is great, but no. I mean, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, both of them are better than Stephon Diggs, so you're all right. Burrow, yeah, that's respectable, man, for sure. I like Joey B a lot. But, yeah, Josh Allen just too good. Joey B doesn't have the wheels like Allen, and rushing yards are big in fantasy. Next up, running back. And I have a little bold take. I'm going to assume Christian McCaffrey does his thing and gets injured. So, barring health, if McCaffrey stays healthy all season, I'm going with him, obviously. But barring health and thinking he's not going to stay healthy because he never does, Javonte Williams for my Broncos. Javonte Williams is going to surprise a lot of people.
My turn.
And that's all I got to say about that, baby.
I mean, Jonathan Taylor, come on. He's the best running back in football. He's got to be number one. Got to be number one. Best running back. And he's got an old quarterback behind him who can't really move, so they're going to be running the ball a lot more than they even did last year. Give me Jonathan Taylor. He's going to dominate again.
When I pick running backs, I pick running backs that I think are going to be the sole focus of their offense because, well, their quarterback is sketchy and they don't really have a whole lot of other weapons on their team, so they kind of need to give it to one guy. That guy for me is Alvin Kamara for the Saints.
Ooh.
I think they're going to just run him into the ground this year. He's going to get carries. He's going to get catches in the backfield. He's going to put up a lot of fantasy points as long as he stays healthy. So barring health, give me Kamara.
Or staying out of jail.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I like that prediction though.
Yeah,
especially because I think he serves some time or he gets suspended, whatever. He won't go to jail. He's a freaking professional athlete, but and it was self-defense, to be fair. They went a little too far during the self-defense, but whatever. We weren't there.
Yeah, he's always a top 5 running back.
But I think he's gonna. I think he'll get suspended next year. So they're gonna run him into the ground exactly because he's not young. So get everything you can before it's too late. I like that prediction, man. It's a good one. JT is like JT's too easy.
I mean, we're talking about the best. When we're talking about the best, we're talking about the best.
Yeah.
Come on.
Wide receiver, Jamar Chase. That's my pick. Yeah. I think he was number 2 last year, just behind JJ. I can't remember. Number 1 or number 2. Doesn't matter. Jamar Chase, like I said, man, the Bengals got better in the offseason. They got better. And they were in the Super Bowl. If they're going to repeat, it's going to be this year. There's a lot of good. Hey, the AFC is freaking stacked. I have no clue who's going to do, but I like the Bills. I like the Chargers. I like the Bengals, and of course, I like my Broncos. I don't think Russell Wilson's going to lead a year 1 team to the big show, but you never know. Anyway,
Cooper Kupp.
Jamar Chase, he's lethal. So Cooper Kupp's going to do it again, huh?
Cooper Kupp, just the crispy route running, the sure hands. It's like he's always open. You gotta love Cooper Kupp.
You definitely do. I want to give an honorable mention to one of the most underrated receivers in the league. Going to be a top 10 receiver this year, CeeDee Lamb. Honorable mention.
I thought he was going to be a number 1 pick.
I knew we would hear from him.
Yes.
Fair enough. Stephon Diggs. I'll take Stephon Diggs.
Wow.
I mean, he's a stud. He's a freaking stud, and I think he's going to go off with you. I really do. When you have Allen as your quarterback, you're going to put up numbers, especially as a number 1. So, for that
right.
reason,
I mean, that's a good point. If Josh Allen is going to be our best, well, it's funny. First of all, Mike and I, we predict Josh Allen as the best quarterback. If you're going to be the best quarterback, your number 1 receiver is probably going to be what? One of the best receivers.
Yeah.
But then Matt picks Burrow to be different, but then he picks Diggs as the best receiver. Matt, let me ask you, do you own Stephon Diggs in our Dynasty League?
I don't think so. I have to go look, but I don't think I do. I do own CeeDee.
I was thinking you might have picked Diggs for that reason, which I respect it. But to be honest, I am kind of disappointed in you. I thought for sure you'd pick CeeDee Lamb. Next up, tight end. This one's easy. Mandrews. Mandrews out of Baltimore. Lamar Jackson loves his tight ends. Absolutely. Mark Andrews is the best tight end in football. So consistent. He has yak for a big boy. He gets his touchdowns. And Baltimore doesn't have any receivers. No proven receivers, especially at that. The best receiver is Rashad Bateman. Mark Hollywood Brown is gone. I love me some Kyle Pitts, but he's not better than Mandrews yet. I'm not biased, Monsoon. Mandrews all day. I love that guy.
Yeah, I'm going. That's a beautiful pick, by the way, but I'm going Kelsey. The loss of Hill is going to seem like more receptions for Kelsey. So
yeah, that's a good point.
He's going to have a big year again.
Man, even more receptions and targets for Kelsey than he had, huh? That's insane. How could it get any more than what he's already gotten every year?
Oh, he's going to get even more.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's a stud.
I love your Mark Andrews pick. That's phenomenal. Man, now I'm torn, Monsoon. Monsoon said Pitts, and I'm starting to lean that way, but because I think Pitts is their only option, so he's going to make a lot of sense. I'm going to go George Kittle.
Kittle.
They're gonna put Lance out there, and he's going to need himself a security blanket, and Kittle's going to be there. He's always there. He's always in the mix. So, yeah, just to be different, I'll take Kittle.
I like that. And if Trey Lance is going to be a top 3 quarterback, Kittle needs to go off. So I respect it. Next up, we do have a flex position. So this could be in any player, any position besides quarterback, because that's obviously easy. Quarterbacks are going to probably dominate more, more often than not, other positions. So this could be running back, wide receiver, or tight end. I'm stuck between two players, and it's coming down to injuries. Is Austin Eckler going to stay healthy this year? It's between him and Justin Jefferson for me. But I'm going to go with the receiving running back, Austin Eckler, for my flex.
Okay. I like that pick, but I'm going with Saquon Barkley. Contract year. He's stronger than ever. He's healthy. He's looking for a contract. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be with the Giants. I think he's going to move on from us after this year. So he's going to want to get paid. And I think he goes off this year and has a big year, considering we don't really have a quarterback that's reliable. He's going to get a lot of touches, a lot of catches in the backfield, and hopefully a lot of touchdowns. Let's go Saquon.
I like it.
Monsoon, I'm telling you, you need to get on this panel right now because we're on the same wavelength. My flex is Derrick Henry. It's the king. I mean, the king is absolutely the best option on that offense.
Wow,
and he's been the best option since day one. So, I mean, you cannot go wrong with Derrick Henry at flex. You just can't. Yeah, I'm taking King Henry, baby.
Speaking of having guests on the panel, we are going to be doing that eventually. Ever so often, every week, to be determined. Card therapy ain't going anywhere.
No.
We'll be here for life, baby. So yeah, if you want in on some panel action, if you want to participate, let us know. Monsoon, it would be fantastic to have you, brother. I do know Cardboard Crazies, Chris, does want in on the panel one of these days, if not more than one of these days. But yeah, so we do have some guests going to be joining us soon. So just let us know. And to wrap up the fantasy football talk, before we get into our rips, we're gonna provide our top rookie finisher in fantasy football this year. Quarterback, wide receiver, running back, tight end, it don't matter. But my top rookie, it's a tough one. I honestly don't think it's really gonna happen. And it's probably gonna be some diamond in the rough, some undrafted rookie we don't even know about. But I'm going to go Drake London. Drizzy Drake London in Atlanta. Because all you have is him and Pitts.
Cordell
but
Patterson.
Drizzy Drake can get up there. He has the hops. He has the hands. He's strong. He has yak. Dink and dime. Vertical threat. You name it. I do think Marcus Mariota is going to surprise a lot of people this year. Drizzy Drake London.
My turn?
Yeah.
Chris Olave. The Saints haven't had like a speedster really since Cooks. Like to open the fucking top off their offense. I think Chris Olave is that and more. He's fast, good hands, good route runner. He's going to change that Saints offense for the better. I think he's going to have a big year. Let's go Olave.
He was one of my picks, I will say.
Well, they call me the Great Dukebothers for a reason. It's because I understand that the Dallas Cowboys are going to feel the loss of Amari Cooper very heavily this year. He was the number one receiver on a team that had CeeDee Lamb right next to him. He's gone now. So the Dallas Cowboys drafted a kid named Jalen Tolbert, who I'm very heavily invested in. He's going to play an immediate role in this offense because, well, we don't really have any other options. So I think the kid's going to grow.
Yourself, can you?
He's going to – oh, I can't do it. Give me Jalen Tolbert, baby.
Shake that head again.
Unbelievable.
Sorry, guys. When we make our picks, I would freaking solo layout. I'm still a newbie to this. I'm not super smooth. My bad. But guys, that was awesome. So I did write this down. We'll see what happens at the end of the season. We'll see who the best man is at predicting fantasy football players. It's gonna be an awesome season, though. I'm excited, man. So this rookie class is definitely underrated. I think they're gonna pop off. I think we're gonna get lots of big names out of here. So I am very pumped. And by the way, in the chat, you guys are more than welcome to give your takes as well. Some of you have. Yeah, Brees Hall. It's too much of a JT pick. Like it's just too easy. But I also don't know about Brees Hall. I haven't seen him do anything in the preseason.
And Michael Carter is still pretty good too.
Michael Carter's a freaking beast. Yeah, I don't know. They have to rely on Joe Flacco to begin the season. Good luck, Brees Hall. They're gonna be stacking that box. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah, Brees would be a nice pick. I thought about Brees, but I couldn't.
All right, so you want me to start us off since I got the baseball product?
Please do, yeah. You're slacking. You should have football prepared.
Yeah, nah. I'm a baseball guy. I'm gonna just blaze through the base cards because nobody wants to hear that crap.
Nice. Exactly, man. I'm with you.
I mean, it's the same garbage.
Hey, look, I got the solo down.
Solo, my man, learning. All right, so the top half we'll just put to the side, and we got a blue parallel to start us off.
Nice.
There you
It's
go.
not numbered though.
Yeah, they are not numbered, but they are
Walgreens
hanger box exclusive, I believe. Hanger box exclusive.
We got a John Carlos Stanton gold. Okay.
Oh, snap.
There you go. That's a good one. We got a Xander Bogaerts stars of the MLB.
I'm surprised you said that John Carlo was a good one. You hate the pinstripes.
I do, but he's a solid home run here, Frankie.
When he's freaking healthy.
Altuve.
Which he never is.
Corbin Burns.
But he does make it look easy, doesn't he? Oof. Him and Judge. Judge in his 53rd home run. Let's go.
And then a Sweet Shades McCutcheon. Very cool.
I love those Sweet Shades inserts.
And would the rookie card be in the second half if we have it, the short print? Or would it be in the...
Do what?
Like if I got a Julio, would it be in the second half of the pack?
It would be in the middle where the meat is.
All right,
Yeah,
so
you didn't get it.
didn't get it. Okay, next box.
But yeah, Julio hype. Let's go. Let's get the Julio mojo. We're going for the Julio Rodriguez short print or auto. In one hanger banger. So basically one card and a hanger banger. Very, very difficult task.
Very.
But if anybody could do it, it's MeetDaMets.
Oh, this one's going to my man Dookie over there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's my boy.
Rainbow foil, Adolis Garcia. Nice.
Beautiful.
We got a Salvi Perez, stars of the MLB. We got a Walker Buehler. We got a Jordan Alvarez. Mitch Haniger. Paul Goldschmidt. MVP probably. Jonathan India.
Oh, that's cool.
And then that's it, folks. No luck.
Yeah, those are rough this year, man.
Yeah, these are brutal. Yeah, no good.
Manny Duke, you ready to rock? All right, we're ready to rock over here. Before I open my box, selfless promo. Tomorrow night on Monday Night Mayhem on my channel, we're going to be showing a little mail day. Let me get my chat. Thank you, Manny Duke. He's prepared. He's ready to go. We're going to be showing a little mail day over there tomorrow, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. My link is in the chat. Make sure to go hit it up. You're going to want to be there. Just for the sake of a little bit of a teaser, let me show you something kind of related to what we're going to be getting. This is a sideline pass from 2004. This is what they looked like back then. They had like rope and everything on them. This is an old sideline pass from the Cowboys-Redskins game back then, given to me by the late Marilyn Love. She was such a sweetheart, Jerry's personal secretary. So this is what the old one looks like. Be sure to tune in on Monday, and you might see what the new one looks like. That's all I'm going to say about that. So let's open a box. Me, Duke, quit it in the screen. You're shaking everything. All right, you ready? We have Chronicles right here. And they've got Malik Willis and Matt Corral on the box.
Good old Chronicles draft picks coming at us.
I do like Chronicles. I wish they had the actual Chronicles. What that pack's doing up there. It says we have 4 cards and 6 packs. So here we go. All right. Here's the first one. Woo. Gonna use this card. That's right. Whatever you just said, Mini Duke, that is correct. All right. What do we got here? There you go. Saquads. Right there.
Saquads. Let's get it.
Oh, get that out of the way. That's upside down. Mini Duke, I can't see. Isaiah Spiller.
Nice. Pink. It's a pink parallel.
Pink parallel, baby. Brees Hall. There you go. Just talking about him. Nobody wants that.
Patty.
That one in the trash. That's my
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's all that is.
We got a baseball card in the football pack. Let's get it.
Next up. We got Dan Marino.
Dan the man.
University of Pitt. What's
card.
that? Jordan Dog. Oh, no, wait. Jordan Davis. Sorry. Close enough. I saw the D there and it threw me off. From Michigan State, Kenneth Walker the Turd. And George Pickens. Right there.
Pickens, watch out now. Yeah, George Pickens was a very close pick of mine for the best fantasy rookie this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
ACL.
I think Pickens was my second choice. If I didn't go with Drake London.
My man, Jalen Tolbert, baby. From the South Alabama Jaguars, making his way to the Dallas Cowboys. Gotta love it. We got, who is this? Derek Stingley Jr. Hey, I can't see the screen. Stop. We have, who is this guy?
Traylon Burks.
Traylon Burks.
There we go. Traylon Burks. Then we got an upside down Julio Jones from Alabama. That's a pink parallel of Julio.
Speaking of selling skill position players, Julio Jones. If he goes off this year, definitely sell.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I think they see it. No, that's not the Cowboys players, but that's nice. Okay, here we go. Oh, sorry. We got Christian McCaffrey, little C-Mac action going on. What do we got here? Oh, it's a TJ Watt, the guy that we should have drafted but didn't. There you go. I love those parallels. Those are cool looking. We have Aaron Donald, rookies and stars from Pitt. And we have a optic rookie, Desmond Ritter.
Ooh,
nice.
I like Desmond Ritter a lot.
Very
Nice.
Next one, maybe. 3 packs
I
remaining.
think that's your best card so far.
I would say so, yeah.
Value-wise.
That's right.
I
Show
think
him.
he's very promising, though. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Ritter this year, but
Okay.
it's going to take a lot to get rid of Mariota, though. I think he's going to
See.
be pretty decent.
Michael Vick,
Mike Vick.
Virginia Tech. Uh-oh.
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 Oh, it's a no name, so it's an auto.
Uh-oh.
Boom!
Yay!
Ty Freifogel.
Let's go.
Receiver out of Indiana. There you go. Have to get that one sleeved
What's
up.
he
Nice
play
to pull an
for?
auto out of there. Carson Strong.
Yeah, Freifogel is not even on the team.
Didn't figure he would be.
Wow.
Brian Robinson.
You know, he was actually waived by Dallas because it was an injury wave, I guess.
That's why I recognize that name. Okay.
Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah.
It is still an
So
auto.
that's kind of a QC hit in a way.
A little bit. We can put it over there next to the old Benvenucci.
It's all gone.
Desmond Ritter,
Nice, not bad
Hey,
to have a
man.
new
Tennessee.
the sheriff.
Sam Howell. Upside down. Is that who I think it is? Yep, Steve Young, purple parallel. Or pink parallel leather. And I think, is that all, Mini Duke? Is that the last one? I think that's it. Yeah, that's all
Not
she
bad.
wrote.
All right. Well, the Great Dukebothers would pull a autograph. That's all he knows how to do.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, that's all.
So we are here for some 2021 Donruss football. Now, if you want to talk about a hanger banger, it's these bad boys. Woo-wee. They put a lot in here. And you do have a potential of kabooms out of these, so wish me luck.
Let's go.
You get one juicy hanger pack with 50 cards in it.
Awesome. Donruss always gives you a lot of cards, right? Even the baseball and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, they sure don't jip you. That's for sure. All the so you have a kid reporter that's expired. So we're gonna go off the top here. We're gonna go quick through these base cards. I think these are all gonna be base. So we're not gonna cover these. Oh, hold on though. Sean Watson, my boy. Cooper Kupp, Julio. We got a variation of Tua. Variation of Kelsey, the no helmet variation, Henry Ruggs, and a Gronk variation. So yeah, I could get into it. I don't want to. Tom Brady, you gotta love a Tom Brady. They have Brady in New England and Tampa Bay jerseys in this set, so pretty cool. Hopkins, no helmet variation. You got a so our rated rookies. We have a Dwayne Eskridge, rated rookie for the Seahawks. Here's our offensive lineman love right here.
Boom.
Hog mollies.
Elijah Vera Tucker, guard for the Jets. A Jacob Harris. So far, not good at all.
Oh.
Tyson Campbell. That was rough. My favorite quarterback, Drew Lock. Ouch. The red parallel. Red press proof. Brandon Cooks. That's a color match. Another color match. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And our rated rookie, Chris Evans. Man, this is rough. So at least the one that I provided in our group break, it was much better than this. So I'm glad I could give you guys the best. And here we go for the Gridiron Kings. Please be a Kyle Rondell Moore. Okay.
Rondell Moore. All right.
He's everywhere though. For the Giants, the rookies, Kadarius Toney. Nice.
Let's go, Tony.
I do love me some KT. And I would say this goes to MeetDaMets, but I don't think I have one. If I do, I'll send it your way.
Oh, there we go.
Do it for Dak. I don't have a need for this. The Great Dukebothers. This is going in your pile. Here we go.
Beautiful.
It's a beauty. Cardboard Crazy is back. Good luck. B Macaroni. I like it. Kaboom luck. That'll be amazing. Scottzilla.
Godzilla.
What's up, brother? We have a Jalen Ramsey Action All Pros insert. Tons of inserts.
That's cool.
Alvin Kamara. Power Formulas. Looks fantastic.
Sweet looking card.
Oh, yeah. Elite Series rookies. Jets. I'll take it, man.
Yeah, that's not
Zach
bad.
Wilson.
There we go.
I would definitely take that. Legend Series, Ray Lewis.
Ray.
It's pretty sweet. No kabooms, unfortunately. Road to the Super Bowl. I wish Tom Brady was on it, but that is Gronkowski. We have the champ is here. Of course, is a kicker. Ryan Suckup. Man. It can't be Tom Brady. Justin, thank you for still being here with us. Thank you, Chris. You're good, man. And a highlights insert. So this was not a hanger banger. Kenny Moore.
Oof.
So that ain't going to get it done. But just my luck. And this is why I don't open cards for myself. That was rough. The best card out of it is a Zach Wilson, the rookies.
Hey, man.
Or not the rookies, Elite Series rookies.
Dukebothers wins the break again. With a
Doesn't he?
$5 auto.
Yeah.
Not even $5.
It's probably a dollar auto, sadly.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't think any autographs should be $1, but who am I?
Yeah.
So everybody, sadly, I think that's going to be a wrap, unless you guys have anything else that we should cover. But normally we like to stick to an hour. I mean, it's not guaranteed that it's going to be an hour every week. And if we go over it like this, like today, that means we did a really good job, and it was really fun. And so, yeah, almost hour and a half. So incredible. We would like to thank the chat for being here today and, participating and stuff. That was fantastic. MeetDaMets The Great Dukebothers, fellas. As always, man, such a pleasure to be here with you guys.
Do we have
I'm
a
so
topic
glad
for
that we
next
did
week's
this
show
together.
yet? Or are we still? Is that still?
We don't have a topic
We'll
for
have to
next
pin
week.
something
So
down.
I like that, actually. Thank you for bringing that up. If you're in the chat still, if you're here, why don't you drop some suggestions in the chat what you like us to cover next week. Next week we're gonna be giving our week 2, weekly picks. Obviously, we will probably talk about actually week 1. Obviously, like we have to, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But
We'll
if there's
recap.
anything specific you guys would like to hear from us, see from us, let us know. Let us know. It doesn't have to be right now. It could be during the week. But the more suggestions we get, the better.
The playoff race is coming down in baseball. We could talk about that. I think there's still, maybe we'll wait till like the second half of the month.
Yeah, a little bit longer. Yeah.
But yeah, football's kind of the hot subject right now, so I think we'll stick with that, right? Kind of have to.
Yeah, so I'm sure some juicy things will happen. I'm sure Aaron Donald will freaking stab somebody on the field. I'm sure the Seahawks. I'm sure the Seahawks are going to lose by like $150, not even 54 points, like $150.
Well,
the Cowboys are going to just run train all over the Buccaneers. You got Saquon Barkley snatching up 5 touchdowns and still losing. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy week 1, man. So I'm excited. Everybody, I hope you guys enjoy the week. Stay tuned for what's to come here at BMacs Breaks. Again, please subscribe to MeetDaMets and the Great Dukebothers. MeetDaMets is rated R, but come show him some love, support him, subscribe. You don't have to watch all of his stuff. If you're a kid,
no kids
you should.
allowed.
No kids allowed. But at least subscribe to him, ring the notification bell, but just stay out of the live streams. Unless you see Card Therapy on the screen. Next week, Card Therapy episode 7, going to be over at MeetDaMets. Fellas, go ahead and sign us off. Everybody, much love to you. Demo Lover, great to see you. Thanks for popping in. Better late than never. Rewatch it, though, man. It was a great time. Thank you, everybody, so much for your participation, for your support. It means the world to us. Definitely. Have at it, MeetDaMets.
Hey, man, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Just like I was saying in the earlier parts of the episode, is we're just 3 regular dudes talking about things we love, sports, cards. We're not going anywhere, so hop on the wagon. We're riding this thing out till the tires fall off. So sub me up. It's gonna be on my channel next week. Like we said, my channel's a little hodgepodge mixed with drama and all kinds of other crap. But if you're a kid, definitely tune in next week for the Card Therapy. Thanks for having me.
Definitely. Hey, listen, you could have been anywhere at all today, but you were right here with the mighty BMac, MeetDaMets, and the Great Dukebothers doing a little card therapy. We see you. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping in. This is the last Sunday without NFL football until February of next year. That's a cause for celebration, baby. We're celebrating right here on Card Therapy. Go sub up my man MeetDaMets. Join us again next week as we go over another riveting episode of Card Therapy. As always, thank you, Mighty BMac, for having me on. I am the Great Dukebothers. I'll see y'all on Mayhem, baby, and I'm out.
Peace.